Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we are making this empty container. It has this big base background and then a center container here. So inside the center container you can put maybe your login forms, any type of front end content or something in this front container here, and then the back container too. So let's get started. So first of all, let me enter into my center folder. And we're going to install Flet. Well, if you're using pip, you're going to do pip install Flet, but I use UV, so I'm going to use UV instead. So I'll say I'll first of all initialize my folder with UV in it. Then I'm going to add Flet with UV. So I'll say UV add Flet. So what UV add Flet will do is it will create a new virtual environment and it will load up all of Flet files into the folder. After UV install all the required packages, I'll be able to use Flet. I prefer UV to pip because UV is faster than pip. Now I'm going to check if Flet is properly installed. So let me clear this first, and I'll check in my venv folder. In my lib. Then as you can see, Flet is installed there. Flet. So now I have to create a source folder with Flet create. Then I'm going to delete this main.py file because source folder already has a main.py file in it already. Okay, so Flet has already created the new source folder for us. So let me first navigate into the folder in my terminal. So from here I can call main.py. From here I can run my code from this position. But wait, let me first clear all the code first, then we'll start from the beginning. So we import Flet first, then we write our main function. So main function will take page as a parameter. So we're going to write this if statement to prevent our code from errors sometimes. Then equals to underscore main, and then we'll load it all into flex.app with our target as main. So from here we'll start to set up our page properties. So page, first of all we'll go with the page.alignment. Page works in a column-like way, which means that it starts from the top then to the bottom. So the main axis alignment will be from up to down, just like in a column. So we'll give it ft, then main axis alignment, and to the center because we want our container to be at the center. Then we'll go with the second one, page horizontal alignment too. Horizontal alignment always takes in a cross axis alignment. Then also give it to center too. So the container will be exactly at the center. Then we set our padding to 0 and our page.spacing to 0. So there won't be any extra space around the page. Inside page.add here, we're going to we're going to set up our first container. So we'll say ft.container, then the parenthesis, and we put in our container. So this container is the base container. It contains the whole page itself instead of using our main page as the base. We'll give it a background of an X. We'll give it a background with an X color, custom color. If you want to use a normal color, then you can go with ft.colors. But I want to use hexadecimal here, so I'm going to go with that X code. Then we're going to set our expand to true. Setting expand to true will make the container to fill up the whole page. So setting expand to true will make the container to fill up the whole page, both in the height and in the width. So let's try to run this and see how it looks like. So say flet run, then our main.py, since we are already in the yes, so you can see the page. This here is the background of the page. You can see the X color I added there give the page this background. Next, we're going to set the content of the page. The content of the page would be that center container. So and it's also a container too. Then we set it as container, ft.container. Okay, sorry. Container takes capital letter C. Yeah. Container. Yes. Then we'll set the background color also to an X, to an hexadecimal color too. I'm not going to use flet.colors here. I'm going to use an hexadecimal color. Then we give it a width of 700 and a height of 300. Yes, that should be enough. And then we are going to set a border radius of 12. Border radius takes in an integer, just a single number of 12. And also we're going to give it a border too. So I want to change the border color. So now border.all okay, there's a mistake somewhere here. Border.all takes in a single, it takes in both the width of the border and the color of the border. Come in here and find where the mistake is. Okay, there's no comma here after expand and another comma after the background color. Yes, so you can see border color takes in a width and a color property. So we're going to set both of them. So the width of this the border width of this container will be 1, and the color, I'm also going to use an hexadecimal color here too. Yeah, and that's it. I think that's all. Then I'm going to give it an alignment of ft alignment center. Ft alignment.center. Okay, yeah, and the comma too. Alignment center here for containers is a single, only takes in I think 6 properties: center, top center, down and bottom center, left and right. Unlike page, row and views, page, row, column and views that takes in axis alignment, type alignment. So but for containers only, we're going to use normal alignment of ft alignment. So let's test the code and see. And this is the code. You can see our center widget and its thin border. Yes, yeah, and its thin border. It's not all that responsive, but I may make another video on how to make it responsive later. Let me try and run again. Let me try to run the code again. Try to run the code again. Yes, and this is it. The background, the base container, the center container, its border, and everything all complete. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions or any objections, please put it in the comment below. Please don't forget to like and share.